Hi, this is Kavita Suresh Kumar and I am going to demonstrate how to access a database running in a DB2 container from the Daytrader application which is running in a Liberty container. Let us start the demo by launching the Docker Quick Start terminal and then pulling the required images for our demo from the Docker Hub. The Docker client is configured to use the default virtual machine with the IP 192.168.99.100. This is the IP we will be using to access the application which is running in the Docker container. Now let us go and pull the WebSphere Liberty kernel image from Docker Hub. The WebSphere Liberty kernel image is getting pulled from the Docker Hub. The WebSphere Liberty kernel Docker image has been successfully pulled from the Docker Hub. So let us confirm that. Images, WebSphere Liberty, the tag name is kernel. So we could see the WebSphere Liberty kernel image has been successfully pulled and the size of the image is 445.3 MB. Now let us pull the DB2 image from Docker Hub. Since we have not specified any tag, so it is going to use the default tag latest. And we could clearly see the DB2 Express image is getting pulled from the Docker Hub. The DB2 Express image has been successfully downloaded from the Docker Hub and we have verified that. Now let us create a bridge network in which we will be running our DB2 and the Liberty container. Docker network create net1. So the network has been created successfully. Let us confirm that. Network ls. So we could see a new net1 bridge network. Now let us start the DB2 container using the DB2 Express image. Docker run. Let's give the name of the container as DB2 and host also as DB2. Then let's specify the network, that is a net1, and then we'll specify the port mappings. And then we are going to use two Docker environment variable, inst1 underscore password. So we are going to skip the password, and then we are going to specify the variable license with the value accept, which means we are accepting the license, and then we are going to run this container in the background, and then let's give the image name, that is ibm.com/db2 express-c, and then we will be giving the command which has to be executed during the container startup, db2 start. We have successfully started the DB2 container with the name DB2. So let's verify that. Docker ps. So we could, using the DB2 Express image, we have started a container with the name DB2. So now let us log into this container and create a sample database. So let's give docker exe -it and the name of the container and the hash. So now we are inside the DB2 container. So let's begin as DB2 inst1. So we are inside the container. Now let us create a database. To create DB sample. So the database is getting created. The database has been successfully created. Now let us create a new Liberty image with the Daytrader sample. So before that, let's come out of the DB2 container. So now let us get into the demo and the Liberty folder. So here you could see a Docker file and the Daytrader sample application and the DB2 jar files and the server.xml. So let us first review the server.xml. In the server.xml, here we could see the features that are required for the running of the Daytrader sample. And then here we could see that we have defined the JDBC driver as DB2. And here we can see the data source has been defined, and we have provided the server name as DB2. That is the name of the container, and then we are going to use the database sample. And here we could see the information related to the messaging configuration. Now let us review the Docker file. So here we could see we are using the WebSphere Liberty kernel as the base image, and then we are copying the sample under the drop-ins folder and server.xml under the server folder, and then we are copying the DB2 Jazz under the Daytrader 3 sample DB2 libs folder, which is available under the resources. And then we are going to call the install utility to install the features which are required by the sample. So the install utility, it is going to refer the server.xml, and then it is going to install the required features for running the Daytrader sample. Now let us build this Docker image. Docker build -t will give the name of the image as app. So the image is getting built. So now the install utility is running. So it is checking for the missing features. The install utility has downloaded all the required features and installed them. So now we have successfully built our app image using the WebSphere Liberty kernel image as the base image. Now let us verify that. Docker images app. So we could see the app image has been built successfully. Now let us start a container using this image. Docker run name app. We'll give the name as app, the host also as app, and then we'll specify this is going to again run in the network net1, and then let's give the port mapping 9080 to access the application, and then we are going to run this container in the background -t, and then we will give the image name, that is the app. So we could see a new container has been started successfully. Let's verify that. Docker ps. So now we could see an app container, and the DB2 container is up and running. So now let us check the logs. Docker logs -f tail equal to log, and then the container name app. So we could see the server has been successfully launched and the application is running. So let us launch the application in the browser and check. So we would be using the VM IP address, and then we are going to use the port number 9080, which we have mapped, and then we'll run the Daytrader application. So the application is coming up. The Daytrader application has been successfully launched. So let us do the configuration. So let us recreate the Daytrader database. So the database is getting recreated. So the database has been successfully recreated. So now let us go and change some configuration parameters and update the configuration. And now let us go and repopulate the Daytrader database. So it is getting populated. The Daytrader database has been successfully populated. Go to the home page and let's start with the trading and portfolios. Click login. So now we have logged into the application. So let's just review the different pages there. Portfolio, and then quotes and trade, and then click buy. So we are performing some transaction. And then again we go back to the account, and then we can log off. So as part of this demo, we have seen how we could access the DB2 database running in a DB2 container from the Daytrader application, which is running in a Liberty container. Thanks for watching the